We cannot throw men at the castle walls when they are needed to protect the village. Once the village is safe, we will try to enter the castle to find the source of this trouble. I tried. Our one attempt at an organized evacuation resulted in an immediate attack. Yesterday, I found out these creatures attack those fleeing on their own, even during daytime. Whatever lies in the castle wants this village dead. Then you will help us?
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly. I do not mean to be rude, but let's focus on preparing for the battle instead. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Bet my cunning's not high enough for that. Lamb. I lost 5 points with Morrigan.
Let us pray. You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you. I will be grateful of your attempt, even if it fails. We can ask no more. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
My dog doesn't bow to anyone.
Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
I have a question though. Can I put armor on my dog? I'd love for my dog to have some armor on him.
I'm scared, Mother.
These
What
are
if the
terrible
bad men come?
times. Just
Soon,
terrible.
darling. Don't worry. What will we do? Night approaches and our men are outside ready to die for
Good day.
us.
I'm so scared, Father.
I'm too old.
What are we going to
fight.
do? The blood
It's
comes again,
frustrating
and
to
Ferelden is
stand in
doomed.
here
What are
and
we to
watch
do?
the young
Sorry,
take up
am I
arms.
bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. I shouldn't be such a crybaby. With Mother gone now, I have to be brave. I can't help myself. I'm so frightened. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time, everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. I understand, I do. I'm just so afraid for him.
I feel that was not the right answer. I feel that the right answer would have been to
Why
extort money.
haven't Mother and Father returned yet?
They're gone, dear boy. Gone on a long...
This should be easy enough.
When will they be back? I miss them.
Demonic possession.
On it. This should be easy enough.
They gave me a book on demonic possession. That's freaking nuts.
You know,
don't have the men we need. And their numbers
Still
just
no
keep
sign of
growing
them coming
each
back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want to surprise you.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Hell
My
yeah.
accent here says you won't. Just you try it, Luther.
Yes, sir. What should we
Be gone, I said. Don't you try to come in here.
Pray and hope.
You asked for it.
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is. I'm Owen, the village blacksmith, or I was. The militia's already hauled everything out of here to supply its men. And come nightfall, I'll probably be dead with them creatures come from the castle. If you think you can intimidate me more than them, then you're free to try. My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone. I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us? Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her.
And I'll find
provided
her.
any of us live through the night. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. Nothing besides your conscience. You got one of them. Then I'll take what I can get and leave the rest to the Maker's grace. Eventually, they'll want to seek out the Arl and our lesser. And when they do, you go in and bring my Velena to me.
This is really hard to promise. It really is. I want to promise to find her, but if she's dead, what am I gonna do? Well, might as well.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
And I suppose
So
there's no
cynical.
point in me sitting around, is there? To relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Man, I keep losing points with her.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
So what you do have? Little shard, axe, great sword, long sword, mace, helmet, steel, scale, chain, metal kite. And you're kidding, you really don't have anything. to
I
sell.
must admit, it feels good to be up. Right.
I got to sell some of this stuff that I have. So 6 taggers. Okay, clear up some space. I overthink things. I overthink everything a lot. Like when it comes to even when it comes to games, like these little promises always get to me because I'm like, what if I can't find them?
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king. Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village.
Murdoch.
Providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight. Yes, well, I haven't given up hope. Not yet, anyway. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge. Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I don't know that we're ready for the battle, really, but were we ever? I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning. The men were short on decent armor and weapons for a while, but Owen, the blacksmith, has started repairing our equipment. Stubborn fool was refusing to talk to anyone only this morning. You didn't have anything to do with his change of heart, did you?
We threatened the hell out of him.
Maybe we'll make it through this night after all. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
As well.
We'll do our best. We'll fight until we can't fight anymore, however long that is. You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
And we're gonna see morning. You can't be so pessimistic all the time, bro. Let me break into this house now. That's all I'm doing. I'm breaking into everyone's house. Stealing all their stuff. No one can stop me. There's not a damn soul here that can stop me from looting this place. Unless the key, unless it's locked. My one weakness is locked chest.
Let's get started.
Who knew my only weakness would be a locked treasure chest? There's another door over there though. Perfect place to sneak in, steal some things. Breaking locks all day and all night.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you've